Hello everybody and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. My name is Bobby and today we are going to go back to the Cliff Roads map because right the day after I made my video for it, there was an update. And well, of course I have to make a video for the update because it was literally one day after I made my original video for it, but it's not going to be a normal update video. You'll see why in a second. So instead of doing a normal map update video, I decided that we would do it in the form of rally racing, and then we'll take a look at some of the dirt roads that were added to. But first, rally racing. And I'm going to use the Rally N1 version of the Sunburst, which is a modded vehicle, so I will leave a link to the mod that this vehicle comes in, which is the DJ Club Boost Configurations Mega Pack. Yay! Anyways, we are going to be going from the town at the top of the mountain to the port that they added in the update. And, well, we have to get up there somehow, so I decided, you know what? It's all on tarmac, so this is, this is the same thing as what we'll be doing, except it's uphill, and yeah. Anyways, we're going to take this car up the mountain, and hopefully it'll go well. This chair always seems a bit too, far out. Whoa, I'm looking at the chair and not my car. That's bad. Okay. And this turn is not nice for me. You know, if I was actually racing, I'd be going a lot quicker, but I'm not racing. This is a really steep hill. Have you noticed how steep this hill is? Let's use this camera angle. Like in Dirt Rally, yeah. I don't know why I don't have to rally. Because I like rallying. It's fun. Even though it's probably the thing I'm second worst at. Well, I'm not really sure. I think I'm probably about as good at rallying as I am at driving on normal roads on East Coast USA. Off-roading, I don't know. I don't do that much off-roading in BeamNG.drive. You know, compared to normal driving and stuff, I'm probably about the same level of good at rallying and off-roading, kind of. Anyways, you know, when I was doing this idea off camera, going downhill, I would struggle to keep the car on the road on that corner. And I struggle to keep the car on the road on that corner now, too. But last time, I was having to use the mountain as a banking because I was going too fast down there. And now, I'm used to having to steer so much right there that I end up cutting the corner when I'm going uphill. It just shows you how steep this is and how much speed is compromised by going up. Look at this. We're only doing 30 miles an hour up here. And this is just on the paved road. Could you imagine the dirt road? That's super steep. I mean, this is super steep, but the dirt road is extra super steep. I mean, I don't think this camera really does it justice to, how steep this is. If we do that... I mean... that's pretty steep right there. Anyways, let's go back to the car. Rallying up the hill. Center the camera. Oh, not like that, not like that, not like that. That is not how you center a camera, and we are blowing dust in the camera, which means it's going to be low frame rate galore. Make it up the hill. It says we're going 70 miles an hour, but that's just because we're spinning our wheels. If I was to have an airspeed speedometer, I don't think we'd be going anywhere near that speed. We're just spinning our wheel. Wrong camera. But whatever. Back out again. Look at that rock face. I like that. It's cool. It's quill. Because quills. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm going somewhere. I know I'm going somewhere. Anyways, this is the top of the mountain. This is the mountain town. I the top of the mountain. And this is the speed bump. That is going to be our starting line. And what the heck, we'll crash. Crash into the bin. And then we go back because our car is broken. And yeah. Anyways, let's go around here and then go back to that speed bump. Passing the little bottles. Hi, bottles. Okay, onto the pavement now. And drifting around that corner. That was actually a okay drift. It wasn't a good drift, but it was okay. It was good enough. Is that good enough for you? Good enough? It better be. If it ain't, then what you doing here? You ain't gonna find anything good here. You're just gonna find stuff that's good enough. Like this parking. You know what? It's good enough. That's how we do it here. Okay, anyways. You'll see the course as I go down it, so yeah, I'm not gonna show you the course. Well, I am gonna show you the course, but not before I drive the course. Now, I did complete this course off camera, just so that, well, for one thing, I didn't know I was gonna make a video out of it, and two, I didn't wanna have to bore you guys to death with me failing every 2 seconds. Which I probably will do anyway, but middly moo, yes, that's yeah, middly moo. Get around this corner without breaking your wheel axle. Oh wow, that was scary. That was really scary. Get around the corner beautifully. You did it beautiful enough. You did it good enough, and that's all I care about, really. If it's good enough, it's fine. If it's super, super terrible, well, that's also how we do things, actually. And get around this corner without falling down the cliff. There we go. That's good. That's very good. Okay, in this corner, I don't really need to use the handbrake, but I do like drifting. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I drift. I drift around corners. It's what I do. It just is. Anyways, there's this bump or hill thing that you kind of have to crest over. And it's kind of scary because you can't see over it and whoa. Aww. Okay, well, we'll watch the crash and then reset. Because that's no bueno. Okay, reset. And I was doing so good too. Why'd you have to fail on me, car? Why'd you gotta do that? Oh, that's not good. I don't like cutting that corner. It'd probably get you, well, maybe not. Most of your car is still on the track, but I reset, and, well, once I reset, there ain't no going back. Like, I could hit the insert button, but what's the point? I'm already going downhill. And, well, yeah. Plus, like, resetting at the bottom of the hill would be cheating. And I don't cheat. I am an honest man with an honest life, with an honest job. Okay, well, maybe I don't have a job, but... Oh, that was a beautiful drift. That was magnificent. Magnifico. I like how there's like a dirt patch from cars cutting the corner there. That's cool. And drifting around this corner because I'm a maniac. Okay. Potholes. No. That sounds weird. Potholes. Yeah. Brake. Before you go into the wall and crash and die, and then your head gets impaled. I just took a violent turn, didn't it? Mm-hmm. And yeah, banking up on the wall because I'm going too fast, and I tried to drift and failed to drift because, well, I fail at everything. I miserably fail. We're gonna get airtime. We might have gotten a 1/10 of a second of airtime. Oh, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well at all. What? I mean, I knew we were gonna hit a tree at some point, but I thought we were gonna hit the big tall tree. Nope. We just hit a tree and no. That was the wimpy start. That's a better start. We actually accelerated. You know, I think it'd be easier to stay in his, like, if I was on Grid Small Pure with this car and I was steering, like, I got up to 60 miles an hour and I steered full lock right, I think it'd be harder for me to steer with the brakes on and slowing down. It's one of those crazy things, and oh my goodness, fire. Like, the fire came on a long time ago, but I was finishing my thing. Okay, enough fire. Fire is cool, but enough fire. Fire is not cool when you're trying to do rallycross. I was about to say a rally stage, but yeah, rallycross sounds cooler. Whoa. Oh, how did we stay on the road there? I don't think I've ever stayed on the road there before. That was amazing how I just managed to stay on the tarmac. It's probably because I was going at a speed that would make me lose like 10 miles an hour. Yeah, that's a slow speed, and I would lose if this was actual rally racing. But it's not, so I can go as slow as I want and have no worries about losing. Because, well, yeah. And that was not pretty. That was terrible. Terrible. So, yeah. Hopefully, this time it won't be terrible. I'm trying so much to get a good run, but it's just not happening. It just doesn't come. It really don't. Okay, slow down a lot. Slow down so much. And staying on the tarmac. Just like I hoped to. Here, this is very scary. Like, you almost spin out, but you don't, but then you do, but you don't. That time, I didn't, my wheels didn't touch the outside of the corner. Does that make sense? No. But I don't make sense, so, yeah. Anyways, back onto the driving, focused on driving and not like saying how strange I am. Hey, there's a dirt road right there. I'm pretty sure that's the dirt road I've never been on. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it in this video or not, but we're gonna do stuff in this video, like we're doing this in this video, so yeah. So incredibly bouncy and so incredibly slow. We were going super slow-mo. Like, this is slow-mo rally racing. This is junior rally racing, son. Like, this is so junior. We got a little bit of airtime on one side for one wheel because I saw a skid mark, and the only way that would have happened is if airtime happened, which it did happen. So I'm pretty proud of that. Are we gonna stay not on the outside of the road? It still doesn't make sense, do it? Well, maybe it makes sense to somebody, but it don't make sense to me, even though I said it. Is my bumper under my car? Yes, it is. That's gonna be a huge detriment to my driving abilities. I'm sure of it. Like, I'm going to crash into a tree and die because of that bumper. And it's going to be super terrible because of that bumper. Oh well. This road is insane. This road is crazy. And fun, but crazy, mainly. Like, it's ridiculous. Well, it's not that ridiculous. I mean, in real life, you're not going to be doing 100 miles an hour down here, but I do! Like, realistically, you're only going to be doing about 50 around these parts, so yeah. But I do 90 because that's more fun. And it's it's helpful when you're rally racing, because when you're racing, you want to go fast, not slow. Anyway, here is another update. It is a tunnel, and I think this tunnel needs to be worked on a bit because it just looks so work in progress. Like if the author would just like maybe add some white lines on the side of the road, and or maybe or maybe a line in the middle of the road, it would just feel so more finished. But right now, it kind of feels like a work in progress. Anyways, we are getting near the port area, and well, since I'm the one making stuff here, I'm going to say that I came in first in the rallycross, even though I'm sure like a real rally racer could beat me by a whole minute. But I'm still proud of that time. Kind of. And we can go crash into a building. Okay. Yeah. Why do they have all these barriers here? That's just weird. Hey, this is my spot. That's my spot there. Yeah. I got the best spot. I got the spot that's... I don't know what's so great about that spot. But there's something great about that spot. Believe me, there is something awesome about that spot. Anyway, so here's the port area. Pretty cool. You got these ramps here. I didn't even know these existed. I didn't explore the port that much, but now that we're here, we can do donuts around this. That's bad. That's really bad. I'm the worst donut doer ever. Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm good in other ways. Or am I? Yes, I am. Okay, drift around this corner because it's slower than like normal driving, believe it or not. And crash into the wall a bit. Go around here. And that's not good. Let's reset in here. And try that again. Because that was just bad. Okay. Can we make use of our drifting capabilities here? Kindo. That's my new word. Kindo. Yes. It's like kind of, but it's kindo. Like in rhino or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going on about. I'm just talking about ridiculousness. Anyways, in here we've got stuff and more stuff and stuff. Okay. And out. And keep going. You know, I'm getting really lucky with making it seem like my car, I'm commanding my car what to do and it's listening. That's just sheer great timing that I didn't even know I was doing, but then the timing was great. Yay! That was not nice. Like, I'm just messing around here because this is a nice drift, like, skid pad. Is that even the correct term? I don't know. I'll have to practice drifting a U-turn later. But right now, oh, that was a nice drifting U-turn thingy. But right now, I'm gonna take you to the boat because the boat is where it's at, people. So here we have this boat. It's a boat. And you can drive on it, and then it'll carry away. No, it won't. You can just drive on it. It's a static object that will not move at all. So we'll back out of there. And that's a nice profile shot. Unfortunately, I can't see where I'm going. How did I not hit anything? Although I did deflate my tire, so I must have hit like a lip or something. I don't know. But let's reset the vehicle just cause. And I believe there's a little ramp over here, maybe? Is there? Where is that? I know there's a ramp somewhere around here that kind of goes into the water. What was that? I don't know. I really don't know. There it is. I guess that's some kind of boat launch. Anyways, I think that's enough just messing around here. So now we can go and drive up one of those dirt roads. So let's reset this vehicle and get another vehicle. And I think the vehicle we're going to use in this situation will be the Gavril Romer Kodiak or Baja. I like Baja. Baja is cool because it's got all those like off-roady tire rack and that like big like survival bag on the roof rack and stuff. I like it. The only problem is it's incredibly easy to tip, as I demonstrated right there. I mean, but that suspension is made for crawling. Like, do you see that suspension? It's insane. That is incredibly live axle suspension. I'm gonna tip it. Watch. Nope, I didn't tip it amazingly. It's kind of surprising. There, I tipped it. I tipped it for the first time. I tipped it. I was looking at something else and not at the car, and I tipped it. Oh well. We reset anyway, so I never tipped it. I mean, does it look like I tipped it? Exactly. Yeah, so what if you know I tipped it? You never saw nothing. Never, never. Do not speak of this to anybody. Not even your wife. No, wait, do any of you... Okay, that just got weird. Anyways, moving on to the off-road section. This vehicle is a champ at off-roading. I mean, look at it. This is a steep slope. Look at that. Look at that. It's so steep. It is really steep. Like the camera is pointed straight, pretty much. This is chase cam. So chase cam, orbit, and I wish there was a way to just switch between chase and orbit. It kind of looks like a trail over there to the left, but it's got a tree in the middle of it. So clearly the author doesn't want you using that as a trail. But if the tree wasn't there, it could be a very valid solution. And this dirt road, it also kind of seems unfinished. Like, it seems like it was just kind of laid out here just to be a dirt road. It doesn't, like, it just seems like it was supposed to be a dirt road and they didn't, like, it just seems a bit whip or work in progress or however you want to say it. I call it whip because it's fun to say whip. And the mountain kept us from rolling over, although we do have a wrecked wheel axle, so I guess that's pretty bad. Anyway, like, this dirt road just seems a bit unfinished. Like, it just seems like it was plopped in here. Because, just to have road. It doesn't seem like it serves any purpose. Besides being a road. Like, look at that! Doesn't that seem a bit ridiculous to you? Like, the dirt road just stands out so much. Seems a bit odd. Hopefully the author will make the dirt road blend in a bit more. Because right now it kind of stands out from the rest of the beautiful, beautiful terrain. Anyways, still going on the dirt road. I know there's an intersection coming up. In fact, I think it's only like a few seconds away. Yep, yes it is. So here is the first intersection. We will reset here and go over that way, which just leads to the beach, but I figured why not show it anyways. And I will definitely flip the vehicle even this very, very short road. Yep. But we're gonna make it to the beach one way or another. We may have to reset 10 times or wait. You know, I like how this truck says Gavril Racing on it. Like, off-road racing, I've never heard of off-road racing. Unless you count rallying off-road racing, but rallying I don't consider off-roading. Like, it's a smooth road. Like, you know what? That brings me to another thing. Why do they call it off-roading if you're on a road? Yeah, it's a dirt road, but it's still a road. It's basically saying that rally cars are off-roading. Just the road is a bit less bumpy. But it's still, but they're still traveling on the same roads off-roaders travel on. Like, even if this was a smooth road, it'd be considered off-roading. Like, is there really a difference between off-roading? Is there a difference between light off-roading and rallying? Because I don't know the difference. Like, I really don't. It's probably just because I don't know much about rallying and off-roading, but as far as I'm concerned, there is no difference. Oh, you're getting bored of the dirt roads by now? Yeah, I'm glad you are, because I am. Okay, anyways, we can have an overview of the map, which is always a good idea. So anyways, that is Cliff Roads. Very, very cool map. It even has a tunnel, and I like tunnels. Anyways, till the next video, goodbye everybody. I said that weirdly. Goodbye everybody.